Take a look at the Warriors. Tough loss for them in game one. We'll see if they can rally back in front of their hometown crowd to tie the series.
And this virtually becomes a must-win after that loss in game one. You almost never see a team drop the first two at home and go on to win a playoff series.
Yeah, they'll be reeling if this one gets away from them. Having to hit the road down zip to 2. But if they right the ship here today, it'll still be anybody's series.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. The forwards are Hayward and Favors. Freak is out there with Hood, and it's Blatch in at the 5, roaming the paint. Outside Curry. Puts up a 3. Shot is off. The Jazz go the other way with it. Their offense came out big in Saturday's game.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. I mean, in front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over again with big, timely shots.
Again, Curry missing. And so it's Utah here with the ball. Freak passes to Favors. Hayward against Curry. Here's Blatch. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And Freak throws it down.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. The Warriors shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. The free throw drops for Curry.
At the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Curry.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Freak. Curry brings the double. The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the game. Free throw good. Freak.
Yo, fellas, let's tighten up, all right? Let's get us up on this one.
Both good from the line that time. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Curry, and he gets it to go from the high post.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Jazz leading by 7. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Favors, and the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Curry, a shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's Freak. 7 points in the game. Count the bucket.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Here's Curry. All sorts of time, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Freak kicks to Favors. Pass to Freak. Expanding his range. Green with the rebound. Warriors trail by 4. Iguodala kicks to Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Freak. Plays it up and banks it in. Freak's got 11 points.
That's exactly why you don't leave your feet until the shooter elevates. You went for that pump fake, hook, line, and sinker.
Green with a screen for Iguodala. Shoots the three. Curry's shot is off. Jazz leading by 3. And here's Freak. He's got 11. They get it back, and Favors kicks to Freak. Buries the long-range jumper.
Let's go.
He's got 14.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Now let's find out what head coach Steve Kerr had to say to Doris Burke. Doris?
In terms of how they'd respond after giving up home court advantage in game 1, he replied, "That was last game. That's in the past. We've just got to focus on the present." But he did admit that a loss here will make things very difficult for them. History tells us, Kevin, that's a near impossible thing to overcome.
And thanks for that story, Doris. And here's Hayward following Draymond Green's 3, and that one's good. Freak.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Warriors trail by 5. Now the feed to Green. Ball's knocked loose, and so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Freak number 1. On defense, Utah. Curry wide open.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
And it's the Warriors on the break. Iguodala, no good.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
And that one's good. Freak.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
It's Curry with the drive. Green breaking loose. And that one's good. And that's now 11 points for Steph Curry.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Wesley Matthews checked in for Hood. Utah leading by 6. Here's Freak. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Freak. He's already got 19 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really spaced the floor.
The Warriors making a switch here. Livingston's checked in. Warriors have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Kicks to Green from deep. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Here's Freak after the made shot from Klay Thompson. And the shot is good.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Livingston kicks to Ezeli. They set the pick. And stolen by Freak. Favors with the screen. Freak dishes to Hayward. Launches it. Can't get it to go. Good defense by Iguodala. Warriors trail by 9. Feeds it to Thompson. Good D by Matthews.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Freak passes to Hayward. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Freak.
Hayward's got his first bucket of the night. The Warriors have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Livingston kicks to Green. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. And it's 6 points for Draymond Green.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
Favors with the screen. Great open look there. 27 points for Freak.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Iguodala. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Livingston kicks to Green. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. Here's Freak. 27 points for him. Up and in, that's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
They set the pick. Thompson for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going for your Warriors girls.
Anderson Varejão's checked in for Golden State. Johnson comes in for Andre Iguodala. And a switcher also for Utah. Alec Burks checked in for Gordon Hayward. Here's Freak. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Freak's got 31.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Right side, Green. There's the pass to Livingston. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Exum, he's checked in for Utah. Date, Azili's checked in for Varejão. Iguodala comes in for Johnson. And Curry subbed in for Thompson. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots. Livingston is out there with Steph Curry. And it's Azili in at the center position. Here's Iguodala after the basket by Utah. And stolen by Freak. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone.
Move the ball.
Pass to George. Burks in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by George. Burks has got the lead up to 11 now for the Jazz. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Jazz.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
That's good.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint. Yeah, great look, but disappointing with a miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him. Well, after that great first quarter from outside, he's cooled down here.
And stolen by Freak. And even 3-on-3 break. George dishes to Burks. Great D that time from Iguodala.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by Freak. From beyond the arc, and he gets the bucket. Freak's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He totally lost his defender, broke his ankles, then knocks down the jump.
That was just an amazing play.